Hi, everybody. I'm Ross Watson,
I'm Claus Raasted,
and this is Ropecon.
2016.
We're both really excited to be here. This is great. And we're supposed to be telling you about ourselves.
Yeah, and we decided that instead of using valuable volunteer time on being interviewed, we just interview each other. That way we also get to talk a little bit more, and both of us like that.
Yes, we can talk about ourselves all day. So let's start with that. Klaus, who are you and what is your career in the gaming industry?
So, as said, I'm Claus Raasted. I'm from Denmark. I've been a professional LARPer since 2002. I have a little over 20 books to my name about LARPing, primarily. And I guess what I'm most known for these days is doing blockbuster LARPs at Polish castles. Among these, by far the most famous, the Harry Potter-inspired College of Wizardry. And Ross, or should I say, this is Ross Watson.
I am Ross Watson.
Ross, what's your claim to fame, apart from your 50 books and designing the games and all that? I mean, you sound so cool on paper.
Well, on paper is pretty much the only place I sound cool, unfortunately.
That came out wrong. No, tell us about what you do.
Okay. I am a game designer and a writer and a project manager for a number of different products in the gaming space. I work on video games, card games, board games, and miniature games, and RPGs.
Throw some names to the camera of famous stuff you've done so people can be suitably impressed, because it is a pretty cool list.
Well, thank you. I guess the highlights would be Star Wars: Edge of the Empire, the Warhammer 40,000 roleplay line, especially Rogue Trader. I didn't know you were a fan. And most recently, Savage Rifts and Strike Force, Aaron Alston's Strike Force are the most recent stuff I've worked on. So
pretty nice. You've never worked on stuff like Dungeons and Dragons or that mainstream sort of thing?
As a matter of fact, I have worked on
you have? It's
yes.
like I knew this already. We're priming you for this.
It's almost as if you're really good at that. Yeah, some Dungeons and Dragons work and a lot of stuff in the D20 market back in the day as well.
So Ross, how long time have you been a full-time professional game designer? Right, so to speak.
I've been doing this since 2000, so 16 years.
Nice. That tops my 2002 by 2 years. The envy knows no bounds.
Well, I have not been to a Polish castle, so.
Well, if you need to go to Polish castles, and that goes for all of you listeners out there, if you're in the need of Polish castle LARPing, you know who to call, and it's not the Ghostbusters.
That's right.
When that's said, we're here at Ropecon, which is a pretty amazing event.
Fantastic event. I am so honored to be here.
Say a little bit about Ropecon to the people out there who, for some odd reason, don't know about its 22, 23-year history and its 4,000 participants and its all volunteer cast and its general awesomeness. Tell them some stuff.
I'm not sure you've left me anything to talk about, but Ropecon is a fantastic place for gamers to come together and play games and see new games and hear people talk about games like LARPs and role-playing games and the business of games and things like that. The energy here is just palpable. You can see all these people in costume and all the people who are getting ready to do boffer LARPs or the guys who are doing costume contests. It's really exciting. So I'm just really glad to be here. I can't wait to experience some of the games that are being run here at Ropecon.
And what are you going to be contributing to this extravaganza of excitement? What's your program items in short words?
I am running a very special event, which is the Savage Rifts game, Garnet Town Gambit, which is what I wrote for the GM screen for Savage Rifts. And it is an introduction to the world of Rifts, which has been around for about 25 years. So it's really exciting for people that have not heard about this for some reason. It's kind of a big deal. But if they have not heard about Rifts, it's a great introduction to that setting. I'm also doing a program on the business of games, and I'm doing a program on passion in the industry. And my most favorite thing that I'm doing is a game design workshop on Sunday.
It's pretty cool.
Where I will talk about the philosophy, or at least my philosophy of game design.
Very cool.
And what about you? What are you doing this Ropecon?
Well, I'll be talking a little bit about College of Wizardry, of course, and I'll be giving some dirty tricks on how to design LARP, some of the stuff that nobody wants to tell you, but is there anyway. And then I'm going to be appearing in some panel called The Mistakes I've Made. And I think I only have 10 minutes, but I could use hours and hours on that, and it's going to be reasonably fun. And then I've heard that it's not something I'm doing, but I've heard there's wrestling here, and that is fucking awesome.
Yes, absolutely fucking awesome.
So as to not go on all night, should we wind this down some kind of elegant way?
Yes, we should probably do a dance.
A dance? I think we should do a dance.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. This has been Ross Watson. I'm Claus Raasted, and this is the ending dance for Ropecon.